Hi, this is the night before, and I am prepping both the camera and then right behind me the mirror to make sure that I actually get this video done. And I have all of the supplies, so like now there's no excuse. Like it really needs to get done. I need to behave. What is this? Okay, maybe. Yeah, this is gonna eat. This is going to eat. But yeah, pray really hard that I actually get this video done tomorrow. That's our hope. That's out there.
Chat about me, I want them, tell them this. I chat about me, I want them, tell them, chat about me, I want them, tell them this. A real Shen Yang anthem. No girl can't see me, I start problem. Them a man clones and me walk on them. Me no love chat about me, I want them, tell them this. A real Shen Yang anthem.
Good morning, yeah, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I feel like I have not been this close and personal with y'all in mad long. I have not been under the ring light in like years, so give me some time to like not be awkward. But today we are recording, I feel like one of my most well requested videos. Y'all have been hounding me down for this, so it's finally here. It's finally here, and it's not even here for real because I'm about to give y'all my lazy makeup routine just because it is currently 1:19 and I have somewhere to be for 2:15, so we need to we need to cut out all of like the extras and just get into the nitty gritty of what I be doing. So first and foremost, I ordered some new makeup stuff, so I'm about to unbox it for y'all from Amazon. As y'all know, the products will be linked in the description box. Shop my storefront. And I'll show y'all. It's gonna be a 2-second haul. So I got, hold on, there's some fuzzies on here. Okay, so I got these mini ones. My nails look crazy, mind your business. But I got these mini ones, and then I got these big ones. Usually what I do when I'm getting ready to like do my makeup is I'll take out the ones that I know, and as I was saying, I usually like take out the ones that I'm going to use. I use like 2 to 3 while I'm doing my face, depending on like what's going on. My beauty blenders, like in some warm water, they just work better when they're like damp, so that's what's going on there. So the very first thing that I do when I'm actually doing my face is I take my makeup wipes. I use the Neutrogena makeup remover. I just wash my face, so there's not anything on there for real, but this is just all in terms of the process, so y'all can see like what I'm doing. I usually take it and wipe off my face, so obviously starting on a clean slate. And yeah, I don't know, there's not much to explain there. Y'all get the vision. I feel like these are my favorite wipes because they're like really moisturizing, as y'all can see as I'm like applying or like wiping my face. It's like not dry, it's like hydrated. So yeah, clean around the nose piercing. And then what I'd be doing is I'd be using the wipe like as a little, I guess like towel or whatever, like when I need to wipe my makeup brushes instead of like dirtying up another towel or something of that nature. I feel like while I'm doing my makeup, usually like I be playing music, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so I don't know, like should I tell you about my life? I'm going to put on my lashes. Firstly, I feel like I used to struggle really bad putting on lashes, so that was like the first thing that I did. So like I took it out of the way because it was like, it took me a lot of time. Now it's just like routine, if that makes sense. So when I'm putting on my lashes, I'd be prepping it with mascara. I have no clue where this mascara is from, but it's called Absolute Lashes. I've been using it for a while, because I don't wear mascara every day, only when I'm doing lashes. Pulling out my lashes. Let me go. Then, yeah, telling y'all about life, I just have no clue. Like, I don't even know. Then I'm taking my super strong hold eyelash adhesive. It's from Amazon. This is the one that I be using. It looks a little crazy, but we're gonna mind our business. So first I put the eyelash glue on the lashes. And honestly, I just be putting them like right on the towel thing to sit, and then I be putting the lash glue on my lash. So close my eye. Oh, looks like there's something on there. Close my eye, and then I'll be putting it like right on the lash line. And yes, I know it looks a little crazy, but as we always say, trust the process. Happening, I let like the glue on my lashes dry for 2 seconds, and I'll be like fanning the actual lash. I guess now is a good time to tell y'all about my life, but like I should have asked y'all questions, or like asked y'all to ask me questions, because I don't know what to tell y'all. Let me make it low so that y'all can hear like when I'm talking. Okay, so then I'm going to literally take the lash and going to, I don't know how to describe what I'm doing, so hopefully y'all can see, but while we're letting this lash sit, I'm going to literally take my fingers like as if they were tweezers and like squeeze my lash to the band of the lashes. Very awkward while I'm talking. Usually like I close my eyes and do it, so I'm trying to show y'all. We're going to take the mascara again and literally going to like pull up your eye and comb your lashes into the lashes to give it a more natural look, I guess. Okay, so the next thing I do on my face is eyebrows. I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not really a big eyebrows girl, so I feel like I just be doing like the bare minimum, but I do understand that, you know, they elevate the face, so that's what we're doing. To do my eyebrows, I use the, can y'all see? Yeah. Okay, the Juvia's eyebrow palette thing, and then I use, anyways, spoolie is from Elf. It has this like brow thing at the back. I don't use that, but if you wanted, I guess you could use it. So first I take the spoolie and literally just shape up my eyebrows, and by doing that I just pull them up. So comb, and then I like to like pull the top hairs into like an archy thing. Can't play my secret fate photo. Spinters. Then do the same thing on the other side. Then literally I take the spoolie and I like do like a swivel motion in the product, and I do the same process over. So this is like the filling in. What I like to do is like once it's filled in, I'll start to do like this little like rubbing motion, so it like pulls all the hairs together, so it looks like full, I guess, to look. And then I take the end, or I guess like the tip of the thing, and I like kind of pull out this line here, so it has like that full arch thing. So like this is eyebrow done, this is it's not, because my eyebrows are a little like stubby at the bottom, so like pull it out, make a line. Brows, I'm using the, this is from Juvia's Place, and the color is Grenada. Yeah, try to shape it up by following the shape. Remember I said I wanted that like archy piece at the bottom, so that's how I fill it in. Then that should be enough to like pretty much only do the top, and then I take a little bit more to do the bottom. And like whatever product is like left over at the brush, now my eyes is gonna pretend to be closed and literally just pull or like try to spread out the concealer that's under there. That's gonna make sense when we're done filling them in, but for right now, again, trust the process. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the top. Obviously this part is a little thicker, so I'll be like pulling it up a little bit more just to make it like smooth to like blend out. I'll go over it one more time. Make sure to really define that arch part at the bottom. We can't get over that. And that's that. Okay, so inevitably, like, this one looks better than this one. Most times that's just how it works out, but I don't know. Just gonna have to be that. And yeah, then what I usually do is I'll take like a little bit, no, I'm saying a little, like literally just barely brush the brush, and like pull this top piece into like this top piece, and then we'll try to make that little like box to make the full eyebrow shape. So try to make a straight line so it's like a box, but it's okay if it's not perfect. And then I'll be taking the concealer and again like putting it up a little bit into my forehead. Not too much, but like right there. And then trying to like brush out those little pieces that are right here that are just like more harsh. Yeah. Then we're gonna move over into the foundation. Now I am just reminding you, this is the lady makeup routine, so this is not like the highlight, the concealer, the bakes, any of those. None of that is going on for real. And I don't necessarily believe in using primer. The makeup girlies are gonna beat me up. Sorry, let me put this back. The makeup girlies are gonna beat me up, but I really do not be using primer in like a transitionary phase because it's like about to be winter time and I'm just not the color I was over the summer. So the last time I bought makeup was like when I was going to Miami. So usually what I have to do is I'll mix two colors to get like my foundation color. I'm about to show you how I do that, but the two colors I use are the 335 and the 358, and they are the Maybelline Fit Me the Matte Poreless. This is my favorite foundation. I've been using this foundation since I started makeup actually. Alright, so literally I take like this much foundation and put it like on my hand, and then I take the brush first and literally just like dum dum dum, and then start to like pat it in my face. Yes, I know it's lighter than me. Mind your business, we're gonna fix that. So literally just taking the foundation and like patting it into the places, but we're gonna go back over it with a beauty blender so it doesn't matter that everything is not covered. I like to do the makeup in like small sections, so like you see how like this is almost done, but like we're gonna use it until it's done and then we're gonna add more. So I'm gonna take the brush and I'm gonna start like patting underneath my chin and like this area right here, and then my ear, and then make sure that everything is like blending into each other. I'm gonna do that, pat this in, and then I'm gonna take the little like crumbs that are left and do the same thing on this side. This is literally just to make sure that everything is matching, especially like for the flashback and photos and things of that nature. You wanna make sure that everything is matching. So your neck, your chin, all the way down here. You wanna make sure that you're pressing the makeup into there. This obviously is the lightest place because the concealer that I use for my eyebrows are already light, and then just in general the makeup I'm using is light, but we're gonna take that, we're going to press it into like my forehead area, and I'm going to like use the brush and start to like push and pull into my eyebrows and start to like push into my hairline as well. All right, thankfully that was not as messy as it could have been, because this 358 is almost empty. I think the color that I was supposed to tell you I was using was 365, still Maybelline Matte Poreless, but it got a little bit left, so seems still the same vision that I was talking about. So I'm going to take the brush that I just used for the concealer, and I'm going to dip it into the brush, dip it into the bottle. And that I'm going to use to like go over like that light section, so like right where my eyebrows are, and I'm gonna do that on both sides. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect because I already filled in my eyebrows, so this is just like putting the concealer there. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more, and I'm going to put like right in that area where like we pulled down the makeup, and then the brows. And yeah, for now that's all we need. The beauty blenders are going to come into play. Going to take the beauty blender, and you're literally going to pat, and I like to use this like the teardrop part of it, not the like butt part, so that it can get like as close to the eyebrows as possible without messing them up. Like pull any of the extra makeup like right underneath the eye. None of the makeup is going to waste, so this we're just patting over in and like around the eye. Yep. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. In with the 365, and we're gonna start to even out this tone. Now this color was like very similar to, wow, that was a lot. To all my ladies in the dance. All right, so same, y'all see how the lighter makeup was like right here. So literally just taking like the darker foundation, and we're gonna do like the same process, and we're literally just going to like press that in. And this time again, the face is already covered, so we're just literally just putting it on, spreading it, and making sure we're hitting all of those zones that we talked about. So this is like not makeup routine, but like me specific. Like I have a nose piercing, so when it comes to my nose, usually I spend a lot of time kind of like making sure I'm getting into the crease. Then I'm doing like the middle of the nose, and the best way that I know to like make sure that like my nose looks even is to like put the makeup literally on top of the piercing. So like I'm doing like this, pushing into my nose, and then I'm pushing into that piercing side, and I'll just like clean it off at the end. Take the makeup brush and do the same thing, like pressing into the side of the nose there to make sure like we're capturing it. And for underneath the nose, literally I would take the brush and go like as close to my nostrils as possible, and then do it that way. And as we're going, we're just making sure that we're pressing everything in. Obviously I'm talking to y'all, but when I be doing the makeup, I be like this. And then I want to make sure that I'm closing my eye and getting over my eyes as well, because this is the lazy look. There is no eyeshadow, but all of the different like colors kind of make it look like a kind of like nude or like neutral eye, which is really good. So literally take the brush and like the little creases and corners and just pat in. So you just want to, again, make sure you're patting everything in. If there's anywhere that doesn't look even, making sure you're spending like extra attention to that. Once I'm done with the brush, I'm going to take a beauty blender. Again, they were sitting in the water, so literally just need to like squeeze them out a little bit. I want them like damp, not like soaking wet. And then take the beauty blender, and you're just gonna pat everything in for a second time just to make sure it's like set. Yeah. Oh Lord. I want to move on to our highlight. This highlight palette is called Moonlight. It's highlighters and luminizers, and it's from Amazon. I'm gonna link it below for y'all. Y'all know I got y'all. So this is what the palette looks like. As you can tell, this color, which is like the Eclipse, is like my most used highlight. Move on to our highlight. This highlight palette is called Moonlight. It's highlighters and luminizers, and it's from Amazon. I'm gonna link it below for y'all. Y'all know I got y'all. So this is what the palette looks like. As you can tell, this color, which is like the Eclipse, is like my most used highlight on this palette. I use this one in a really long time, so for the sake of this video, I'm gonna use this. So first what I do is I take a brush that looks like this, and I literally like tap into it like this, so I get a little bit on there, and then like very awkwardly but like smile to get on like these butts of like my cheeks. And what I like to do is like once it's on, I'll like let it sit for 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna do the other places that I like to highlight. Take a little brush that you usually use for like your eyeshadow, and like I like to put a lot, but like your nose. And like for me, I put like a lot on like the tip of my nose. I just like how that looks. And then I'll make like a subtle line. It does not look subtle right now because we're under the ring light, but like in real life, subtle line. A little like triangle on my forehead. And then I like to put one right above my lip to like highlight the lip look that we're about to do. Then I will take that same brush that I was just using, and I'll like mix it in. So like rubbing my nose, so that's like the whole thing, and then brushing this up into each other, and then brushing my forehead. Brush and like pull it into the makeup, so again it looks natural. And then for the one above my lip, usually I just take my finger and like I'll press it in like this and kind of like pull it, just because I feel like the brush sometimes does not give it the look that I wanted to, but I wanted to like literally highlight the top of my lip. Yep. I feel like throughout this whole process, now that my makeup is done, my lips look mad dry. So we're about to do the lips next. So I use the Luxe liner. It is in the color Cola, and this is also by Juvia's Place. Usually this is like my go-to like lip liner thing. I don't really do like anything different, but I'll take the lip liner. I'm not gonna talk, y'all, I just gotta watch. Take the lip gloss that I'm using. This actually by my girl Fatu, Princess Cosmetics. Shop up with her because who you know got lip gloss that is just so pretty with like the mirror on the side. Sorry, but yeah, shop with my girl. Then we're gonna mix it in like so. Y'all know how to mix your lips. This is another like only in party song. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay, so now for the most part, like the makeup is done. Like I said, like this is my like lazy routine, but like if I want to look like I'm going somewhere for real without spending too much time to it, I'm about to put y'all onto my sauce. So I'm gonna take the brush that I was just using to like do all the highlight and stuff like that. I'm going to take the same color that I was using, and I'm literally gonna go right here in my eye crease. Depending on my mood, I be putting like a lot more or like a little less, depending on like where I'm going and what's going on for real. But this, yeah, it's gonna look like I spent 3 hours in here beating down my face, and we've only been in here for like 25. Yeah. And what I usually do, like once that's done, is again, like I'll take one of my fingers and I'll like press it in. Okay. Now, just like how I don't necessarily believe in primers, I don't necessarily believe in setting spray either, because one thing about me, as you have seen in like all my other videos, like when I'm done with the night or I'm ready for my makeup to come off, I be taking it right off. And like setting spray really be like holding your face, but like, not that I don't want it held, if that doesn't make, like, if that makes sense, but like once I'm ready to take it off, I just be ready to take it off. So I let it run its course. Obviously, if like I'm going out to like eat or drink, like the lips are only on for like the pictures, the videos, the TikToks, because as soon as that's over, like the lip is done, and I usually don't reapply unless I'm taking pictures after. So not the full lip line, but I'll put some more gloss on. The highlight usually like stays, things like of that nature, and like the foundation won't really like move or anything like that unless like I'm putting a mask on or like obviously like touching my face. So for the most part, this is where it ends. So this is what we came up with. Yeah, so this is that, and that's it, and that's all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.